What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Schmeck88 channel. Today's video is a combo video for the brand new Loserfruit skin available in the Fortnite item shop right now. If you wanted to use code Schmeck to pick her up, I would greatly appreciate it, but realistically we should all be using code LUFU as a little sign of appreciation to her. But not gonna lie, I forgot to do that. But without further ado, let's start talking about this skin. She's a really colorful, animated, really nice, creative, clean skin. I really like it a lot. I think it looks exactly like her. I think it looks really realistic. I really like the animation on her shoes, up the side of her pants, obviously her hoodie, and actually even on the back of her snapback on that little logo right there. And I think this is a skin you can really go crazy with your combos with, since there's obviously so many different colors. So without further ado, let's get right into them. We're starting off with some light blue here with the Frozen Iron Cage, Frozen Love Wings, and the Frozen Red Shield. She does get a little bit of light blue that goes through her animations, although it's not a lot, but I think you can rock these and they'll look good. Atmosphere, I think you can add gold to the skin. Again, it's a really crazy color scheme, so I think you can add some colors to it and get away with it. Exo Spine is going to be a really good one since her shoes and her hat do have extra detail of red. Fusion Orb, I think any of the colors are going to look good for you. Yep. First Order, the Sith and the Sith Trooper Blaster, all these Star Wars backblings are going to look good. The Ominous Orb is going to be a really good one for her since the animation in the orb itself looks really good with that purple, kind of the same animation in her hoodie going through. This is the Astro World. Any of the colors are going to look good. Maybe not so much orange since she doesn't really get much orange going through her, but still looks good. This is what she comes with, the Buddy Bag. Looks really good with her. This is going to be kind of a universal backbling. You're going to be able to use this one with a lot of different skins. We've got the Cactus Jack. It's going to be kind of difficult to see with some of the letters on there, but I still think it'll look good. This is what I was actually using to play games earlier, the Deadpool's Katanas. They go really well with her pants. Dusk Wings, probably going to be the best wings you're going to want to go ahead and use on her. The Blade Bag, again, all kinds of crazy colors. It's going to look really good for you. Ball Bling, Backboard, anything nice, simple, black like that's going to look really good. The Goodie Bag, I think that kind of matches her vibe. Hit Me. The Paint Pack, any of these colors of this back bling are going to look really good for you. Palette Pack's going to look good, even though she doesn't have that teal necessarily going through her. I still think the purple looks really good with it, and it's going to be a good back bling for you. Rainbow Clover goes with the green that goes through her animation. It's going to look really good. Scarlet Edge, this is a pretty perfect one. Goes with her extra red accents, especially the shoes and the hat. Double Fang, same thing. Dorsal Destroyer, it's a fun one. I think it works. Got the Antidote. Any of these colors are going to work realistically. The Waveform, if you want to add some more animation and make this combo even crazier. Got the Stitches, I really like this one a lot actually. Shining Star, real nice and simple and clean. The Elf Shield, it's a good one. Easy Reach, it's not a bad one. I just wish they fixed the bug that, whoa, I zoomed in really far. I wish they fixed the bug that it's not all the way attached to her back, as you can see, but it is what it is. Gwynny's a pretty good one. I wish she had some white on her. Oh, I guess she does. Alright, she does. So that's a really good one. Mochi, that's a really good one. I really like the gradient because obviously the animation has sort of a, gradients and colors. Scarlet Satchel, either color of this back bling is going to go ahead and work really well for you. The Silencer, one of my favorite back blings in the game. Quack Pack, it's cute. Techie, this one really matches her vibe. The Tana is going to look better with the wolf pack than this skin. You got the Starcrest Shift, either color is going to work really well. And we've got the Spectral Spine, adds a little more animation. And then we've got the Scully Satchel. Either edit style is going to work pretty well, but I would suggest the heart over the skull, in my honest opinion. Moving on to some pickaxes. You can go crazy with the pickaxes, in my opinion. First up, we've got the Diamond Jack. Another one from the Icon series from Travis Scott. It's a really good one to go with her. We've got the Ray's Quarterstaff. She kind of looks like Ray, in my opinion. The Merry Mint Axe. Add some more animation to her. Street Shine, this is going to be a great one for her. I forget what this one's called, but this is the one I always complain about the white being a little too bright, but it looks good with her. Moving on, we've got the sparkle sight. This one's going to be really good. Matches her vibe. Got the sea scorpion. Anything nice and simple, clean, black, white, some silver is going to go well with her. We've got the rose glow up next. This one really matches her vibe, and it brings out her hood, because the hood and the knife on her hip there are some pink accents, and you can definitely bring those out. This one is the icebreaker, if I can get to my emote. The icebreaker, I think you can add some silver to the skin and it's going to look good, obviously being a neutral color. Moving on, we've got the driver. This is the one I was using earlier in my games. I always use the driver because I'm honestly kind of boring, but the driver looks really good with her. Moving on, we've got the star wand. This is one of my favorites to go with her. I think this one really matches her vibe really well. And it's a nice, simple, clean pickaxe. I really like that one a lot. And we've got the spectral axe. I think the skin has enough colors that you don't even have to match the colors perfectly for it to go really well. Like, I don't think the colors in the spectral axe are quite bright enough to match her skin perfectly, but I think it still looks really good. And then there was one more I wanted to add in here. The pop axe. That's going to be a good one. Real crazy colors. It is what it is. Moving on to some gliders. First up, we've got the dark glyph. This is one of my favorites. I actually really never use this one, but I really should. So I'm going to get into that and keep that in mind. It's a really good one to go with Loserfruit too. Next up, we've got the Arcana. Adds pretty good animation and some gradient colors to go with her hoodie, obviously. Next up, we've got the Slipstream. Not the best, but it's definitely going to bring out the purple and the gradient on her skin. So I really like that one a lot to go with her, even though it won't be the best. We've got the Cuddle Cruiser. This one really matches her vibe, especially if you use the back bling she came with her, because the bear looks kind of like the whatever stuffed animals in her backpack. Sugar Crash. This one matches her vibe again. This is the one I was using when I was playing games with this skin earlier, the Downshift. It's got a real nice red trail behind it, and it's going to really bring out the red accents on her skin. We've got the Storm Sail that's still broken. I don't know why that's glitching like that, but the Storm Sail is going to look really good with her with a little bit of animation and the different colors on there. One Shot, you already know. It just goes with everything. We've got the holographic. I really like this one to go with the really light blue, the bright light blue on her hoodie. That goes through the gradient. Downpour, same thing. Doesn't match her vibe as much as I think something like this would, but definitely give the Downpour a shot and see what you think. And then a couple more that are like the Downshift. We've got the Stealth. It's got a little bit less red if you're going for a more, subtle accentation of the red on her. I don't know if that's a word, but yeah, definitely give that a shot and see what you think of it. And then we've got the Scarlet Strike. Again, to have some red accents and bring them out in the skin. And a suggestion, an honest suggestion I would give you guys is to go ahead and go with the bundle if my item shop will ever load. I would suggest you guys go with the bundle because you get the skin, obviously the back bling, and then you also get the pickaxes and the emote for only 300 more than just the skin itself. So if you're going to spend the 1500 on the skin, I would suggest that you go ahead and spend the extra 300 to get the other cosmetics as well. I was actually using this emote on everybody I killed tonight, and I thought it was really funny. So that's that. I'm not really crazy about the pickaxes if I can find them up here. Not really crazy about it, just because I'm not really a big dually kind of guy. But, if that's up your alley, that's something you should definitely look at. So again, I would suggest the bundle. And I would suggest that you guys get as creative as you want, get as crazy as you want, and just go nuts with the skin on the color scheme and your combos, because there really is just endless possibilities you can do with such a creative, clean, colorful skin. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video there with all that being said and with all that being shown. So thank you guys for watching. Like the video, comment if you want to, subscribe to the channel, turn on that post notification bell so you never miss another upload. Follow my socials, link below in the description, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Coming soon.